I'm Terry. I'm 51, and I'll be 52 in October. I didn't think I'd make it this far, to be honest. I started with alcohol very young. I knew I could get served in the off licences at 16, just using a different birth date. I was never challenged. I moved on from there to pubs, and then pubs to the off licence again, and beer turned into spirits, and spirits was my downfall. I ended up in hospital twice for detoxing. I give up on food. It was just fluid all the time, just alcohol, and my whole world was hallucination. When you get visual hallucinations, they're the worst. I had one that lasted 3 days, and that's when I went in for a second detox in hospital, and I was still hallucinating in the hospital. But the one that lasted 3 days was awful. I was being followed by people that wasn't there. I was in there for a month. They said to me, if the police hadn't brought you in that night, you had 24 hours left. And that was God. And God saved me a couple of times. And there's a reason. He's got me here for a reason. And I don't exactly know what the reason is, but I'll find it. He's put me on a path, and if I can help people, I'm straight in there, you know. I was drinking heavily. I was living with my dad, and then my sister come up to the hospital and she said, Dad don't want you back. And that was it. That's how I become homeless. I had some money in the bank, so I was renting a room privately, and that was £200 a week, and it's surprising how quick your savings go. And I was still drinking. The guy that had the house, he said, it's got to stop, mate, you have to move on. That was it. I'm on the street then. I was in the night shelters, which was good, that's lovely. Nice breakfast in the mornings, an evening meal. All you got to do is find your lunch, you know. And when that finished in March, then what do? There's nothing, just outside. I spent a lot of time in the library. On Wednesdays, when the library was shut, it would be Waterstones. Just sit up there with a newspaper, go down and get the metro from the train station. And then awake all night, walking around all night. It's so nice now, knowing if I'm too hot, I can open the window. If I'm cold, I can close the window. I can turn the telly on, I can turn it off. I've got radio if I need noise. And I'm warm and dry. I've got food on tap in my cupboards. And I can't knock it. And I'm never ever going to be homeless again. I started here volunteering. That was part and parcel of getting the room. 3 times a week, a few hours. And on my first day, I wouldn't look at anyone. I didn't want to speak to anyone. I was ashamed of what I'd become. And now, anyone can come through that door, and I'm quite happy to chat to them. Honestly, I'm surprised I made it to 51. Every day for me is a bonus, really. I've not got any illnesses. I'm not expecting to die. But I know it's going to come eventually. But every day's a bonus, mate. I woke up that morning and thought, right, this stops now. You've got to sort this out and start the ball rolling or kill yourself. And I chose the first option, get it sorted out. So down to the council, filled in the paperwork. I know who to talk to, and be nice, be polite, and you'll get the help.
Well done, mate. As far as I'm concerned, you're a top man.